Hi, this is Blair Singer, author of Little Voice Mastery, How to Win the War Between Your Ears in 30 Seconds or Less, and How to Have an Extraordinary Life. You know, we talk about fear as obviously a very common, debilitating little voice issue. When can't do it, what happens if this happens, I'm going to be nervous. I think of it particularly in terms of stage fright. I don't know if you know this, but Barbra Streisand, one of the greatest singers of all time, had stage fright so badly she couldn't perform until she learned how to overcome the little voice issue in her brain that was causing such anxiety. I'm sure you'd like to learn one, and I'm going to tell you this one, and you're not going to believe it, but if you try it, it's absolutely going to work. So here's what happens. The next time you get butterflies in your stomach, you know the ones, I always think, particularly when going on stage, because that's what most people are afraid of, making public appearances or speaking. Whenever you have butterflies, whether it's to pick up the phone for a sales call, to speak, or whatever, here's what you do. The minute you feel the butterflies, you take both fists, clench them like this, and just go, yes, like that. Now, I know you think, what? Now you've really gone off your rocker, Singer. But the truth of it is you celebrate the fear of making the mistake. Now, why do you do this? Remember we talked about celebrating wins. If, in fact, you celebrate when fear comes up, what you're actually doing is you're actually programming yourself to be happy about taking risks. You're actually programming yourself that when fear comes up, that's a good thing and to keep going. So that what will happen is if you do this, and if you're really nervous, it's like, yes, 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 like that, you will find that not only does your energy lift, but all the worry goes away. Now it's time to perform. Now it's time to pick up the phone. I've taught this to thousands of people, and everybody thinks I'm crazy when I give it to you, but try it, because you will find that over time, not only will you be able to overcome the fear in that moment, but that fear that stopped you before, if you do this enough times, won't come back to haunt you any longer. So the huge benefit, it only takes 30 seconds or less to use it, but it could last a lifetime. Be awesome.